All right, now it's time for an exercise. I want you to implement a stack using ES6 classes. What is a stack? A stack is a special kind of data structure, like a physical stack or pile. It's one of those topics that you learn at university in your data structure subject. Unfortunately, there are a lot of developers out there who can build applications with Angular, React, Node, and whatnot, but they don't know the fundamentals of algorithms and data structures. That's why I'm planning to create a comprehensive course on this topic. So if you want to learn from me, be sure to keep an eye on my website and enroll in the course when it's ready. So let's see how a stack works. So look at this box we have here. A stack has two essential operations: push for adding an object in this box, and pop to remove the object on top of this box. So we can call the push method and push A, and now A is in the stack. Next we can push B, and now we have B, and similarly we can push C, and now we have C on top of this stack. Now, unlike arrays, we cannot access objects in a stack using their index, but we can always remove the object on top of the stack by calling the pop method. So we can call the pop method and C will pop out of the stack. Similarly, if we call the pop method again, B will pop out. So let's see this in action. I've implemented the stack class, so let's create a stack object, new stack. All right, have a look at this object. So here we have a count property. Currently we have 0 items in the stack. On the prototype we have 3 methods: peek, pop, and push. Peek is similar to pop. It returns the object on top of the stack, but it does not remove it from the stack. It only shows you what is on top of the stack. So let's see these methods in action. Stack.push, I'm going to push A. Stack.push, this time B, and finally C. So C is on top of the stack. Now if you look at the count property, you can see we have 3 objects in this stack. So to remove the object on the top, stack.pop, it returns C. And if you look at count, now we have 2 objects in the stack. Now if we call the peek method, it tells us that B is on top of the stack, but it doesn't remove it. So if we look at the count property one more time, we still have 2 objects on the stack. So let's call pop a couple more times. Now we removed A. So if we read the count property one more time, we have 0 items. Now let's see what happens if we call the pop method on an empty stack. So stack.pop, that's an invalid operation. So your code should throw an exception. Stack is empty. The same is true for the peek method. So if we call peek on an empty stack, again, we get the same error. So I want you to implement this data structure using ES6 classes. Next, you will see my solution.